Top 10 Manhwa where MC becomes OP using system. Hey everyone, it's Wheel of Anime coming at you with an awesome list of the top 10 Manhwa where the MC gets super strong using a special system. In these stories, the main character gets access to all sorts of cool powers and abilities that let him level up in a big way. You'll see MCs gaining all kinds of combat skills, summoning magic and other powers to crush their enemies. It's sure to get you pumped up to read more. Coming in at number 10 is the Zanny comedy Super Lucky Mr. Fortune Teller. When down on his luck rider, Bai Wu spends his last $20 on lottery tickets, he suddenly gains the power to see any probability of success. And now, he's rolling in cash and using his quirky new skills to get out of sticky situations. With abrupt plot shifts and ridiculous hijinks around every corner, this manhwa is a wild ride from start to finish. The story may not always make sense, but Bai Wu's wacky adventures keep me grinning the whole time. If you're looking for pure entertainment value, be sure to check out Super Lucky Mr. Fortune Teller. Coming in hot at number 9 on our OP system manhwa countdown is the power fantasy Sorry, My Skills Are Automatically Maxed Out. Our protagonist, Jiang Li, trains for years, expecting to awaken epic abilities, but on his big 18th birthday, he's crushed when his awakening ceremony rates him an average mage. Little does anyone know, Jiang has actually awakened an incredible auto-max skill that instantly sets all his stats to godly levels. He soon embarks on a campaign of overpowered awesomeness, clearing dungeon stages and establishing an unstoppable guild. With a hilariously busted MC dishing out insane damage from the start, this manhwa delivers non-stop wish fulfillment. Blasting in at number 8 is the action-packed manhwa The 10,000 Races Invasion Guardian of the Rare. When legions of alien clans invade, every citizen is conscripted to defend humanity. But when teenager Nan Ziying stays behind at a recruitment center instead of fighting on the front lines, he's scorned as a coward. Little do they know, Nan has awakened 5 insane abilities and is quietly preparing for war. This manhwa delivers thrilling battles on an apocalyptic scale, and I love how it subverts the usual hot-blooded hero formula. Instead of rushing to the battlefield, Nan calmly guards the home front with his OP skills maxed out. If you want to see a smug, underestimated MC slowly reveal his mighty powers, then the 10,000 Races Invasions brings the heat. Sneaking in at number 7 on our OPMC list is the unique manhwa Spirit Sacrifice, The Path to Godhood. Our protagonist Han Woohoon gains the ability to sacrifice spirit life forms to rapidly boost his own power. Starting off with just a swarm of weak locust spirits, Han slowly builds his strength, defeating bullies, biased teachers, and eventually entire civilizations. I love the creepy vibe as Han accumulates more spirits for his sacrifice engine. And it's super satisfying to see him ignore arrogant young masters and elders who once looked down on him. If you love an underdog MC quietly cultivating an unconventional power before shocking the world, don't miss Spirit Sacrifice. Charging into the number 6 slot is the apocalyptic manhwa Virus King. It's doomsday as a super-powered virus transforms humans worldwide into terrifying monsters. But jackpot for our MC Chen Bai, who gets sent back in time and is directly injected with this zombie strain himself. By dominating and evolving the infection, he awakens as the mighty Virus King, rising as a triple S level threat. What follows is a deeply dark yet addictive power fantasy. Watching Chen command legions of horrific creatures to overwhelm enemies never gets old. And I love how creatively he develops new viral abilities. If you crave an edgy, original manhwa take on the OP Apocalypse formula, Virus King totally delivers. We're halfway through the countdown at number 5 with a quirky trash-powered manhwa I Became the King by Scavenging. Down on his luck, debt-ridden Yi King gets thrown into a fantasy world and by luck defeats an impossible beast. This levels him up to a hidden job class that's 1 in 10,000 rare, Scavenger. With abilities focused on picking up trash and leftovers, Yi King sets out to creatively abuse his wonky power set. Watching him take down arrogant young masters by weaponizing random junk never gets old. And I absolutely love the ironic twist of a zero turning into a hero by collecting garbage. If you want a fresh take on cultivation that ditches repetitive tropes, don't skip this gem. Yi King's rise from debtor to monarch using only discarded trash is comedy gold. We're approaching the top 3 now with a ridiculously overpowered Manhwa. I rely on my invincibility to deal tons of damage passively. Gamer Chen Qiamo achieves God tier status in his favorite MMO, only to tragically lose it all before reaching number 1. But when he gets reborn into a real-life version of the game world, Chen jumps at his second chance. Having retained his maxed out God rank across all job classes, he sets out on an unconquerable domination spree. It's incredibly cathartic watching Chen obliterate every obstacle without breaking a sweat. No one stands a chance against his effortless invincibility. If you crave top-tier wish fulfillment power fantasy, don't miss the satisfying face roll of a Manhwa. Blasting into the top 3 most OP Manhwa is the cosmic power trip The Constellations Are My Disciples. Legendary warrior Hyono Kim is reborn 300 years after sacrificing his life to save the world. To his shock, the stars in the sky are actually his former disciples, constellations given human form. Watching Hyono rudely whip these cosmic superhumans back into shape delivers non-stop entertainment. The art pops with color, the fights are spectacularly animated, and the smug badassery oozes off every page. If you love larger-than-life power fantasy romps, this manhwa crams insane feats of strength into compact yet addictive chapters. Fair warning though, Hyono training his female disciple could squick some readers. Overall, The Constellations Are My Disciples is a must-read manhwa. At number 2 is the funny fantasy manhwa Trash of the Count's Family. Kales get reborn inside a fantasy novel as a background character who dies early. He's mad at the author who wrote his bad fate, so Kale decides to go off script and get strong enough to beat the writer. The Count's family looks down on Kale for being useless trash, but we know he'll prove them wrong with his smart plots and forbidden magic. I love how Kale messes with the story on purpose. And it's really funny seeing him trick dumb nobles. If you like characters beating their destiny, don't miss this creative revenge manhwa. Claiming the crown for most ridiculously overpowered system manhwa is the return of Apocalypse's Tyrant. 25 years after humanity is wiped out by a Hellgate, badass warrior Namgung returns from clearing a quest to find his young daughter, the only survivor. Vowing to protect her, he starts devouring godly reward to rapidly gain strength. What follows is a power fantasy romp turned up to 11. Namgung obliterates hordes of demons and arrogant human elites with almost bored non-Callants, his power scaling higher than ever. Yet, he remains a loving father behind the scenes. If you want giant battles between swaggering gods and titans wrapped up in heartwarming family feels, this manhwa delivers it all. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the amazing ways these characters become ultra powerful. Be sure to let me know which system was your favorite in the comments down below. Thanks for watching everyone, hope you discovered some new manhwa to binge. See you next time.